Special type of tissues in plants. Special type of tissue in plants, two types. One is glands and second one is secretory tissues. Glands are two types based on the position of the plant. They are external glands and internal glands. External glands means this type of glands present on the surface of the plant, like root, shoot, leaf, flower, fruit, petals, all external parts of plant containing any glands. The type of glands are called external glands. They are glandular and stinging aids. They produce essential oils which apparently protect against herbivores and pathogens. Nectary glands. The function of a nectary is to produce nectar, a sweet solution. The sweet solution attracts insects and other small organisms to the flower of plant. Digestive glands. The digestive glands of carnivorous plants secretes mucilage, picture fluid, acid, and proteins, including digestive enzymes. These are the diagrams of the external glands. It is glandular air, it containing multicellular stalk-like structure and gland body. It is unicellular structure. And second one is stinging aids. The gland present at the basal part, and above this gland, one long hair-like structure is present. These two types of glandular aids and stinging aids are filled with chemical substance. The chemical substance is protected to plants. And nectary glands. Nectary glands present in insect pollination plants. Insects are attracted by this nectar and they collect nectar from the basal part of ovary or above the ovary. Basal part of ovary or above the ovary. During the collecting of nectary, pollination mechanism is completed. Mean pollen grains are transferred from one flower to another flower with the help of insects. This type of pollination is called insect pollination. Digestive glands. Digestive glands present in insectivorous plants like Nepenthes in Drosera. It is one type of insectivorous plants. It containing bones like plant pods. If any insects landing on these bones, automatically it killed by the plant pods. That insects having any minerals, nutrients to plants, that minerals are absorbed by the digestive glands in Drosera. And in Nepenthes, plant leaf modified into pitcher-like structure. It containing lid, rim, slippery wall, and digestive gland area. If any insects or animals are enter into the pitcher, the digestive glands released chemicals, and in that insects or animals like rats, that animal part containing if any minerals, nutrients that are easily absorbed by the digested by the digestive glands. These are the insectivorous plant, Nepenthes. Internal glands. Internal glands means these type of glands present inside the plant body. They called internal glands. They are lysogenous or lysigenous glands called cavity. Cygogenous or cygigenous cavity or glands hydatodes. Now, lysogenous cavities. Lysogenous cavities means the best example of lysogenous cavity is citrus. In citrus plant pot, some cells are lysed to make one cavity-like structure. Some normal parenchymatous cells are lysed to make cavity-like structure. That cavity is called lysogenous cavity or lysogenous cavity. In this cavity, fat globules, protein granules, lamen of oil glands are present in the citrus. And second type of gland is cygogenous. Cygogenous cavities are glands present in the pinus. In pinus, resin ducts are present. The resin ducts belongs to cygogenous cavity. Around that cygogenous cavity, parenchymatous tissues are present called epithelial cells. Around the epithelial cells, wood parenchyma, resin duct covered by secretory cells, tracheids. Inside the resin duct, globule of resins are present. It is established gland or cavity called zygosgenous cavity present in pinous resin ducts. And third one is internal gland, that is hydathode. They discharge water. They discharge water from the plant part through the margin of the leaves by the process of guttation. Discharge of water in water droplets. The water droplets are discharged from the leaves through the hydathode is called guttation. Excess water is discharged as a water droplets at the margin of leaf by this process done by hydathode, and this process is called guttation. On the terminal part of grass leaf, God cells are present. They are contracted and relaxed movements. Beneath of these God cells, empty cavity is present. The cavity is called hydathode chamber. The hydathode, beneath of the hydathode chamber, parenchymatous tissues are present. The parenchymatous tissues are called epithelium tissues. The epithelium tissues are loosely arranged. They maintain large intercellular spaces, and these are having hygroscoping capacity, means absorbing of water capacity. The epithelium cells are connected with tracheids, xylem tracheids. If plant roots are absorbed excess water, that excess water reach to the tracheids of leaf and it pass to that excess water pass to the epithelium tissues of intercellular spaces. Through these intercellular spaces of epithelium tissues, that excess water reach to the hydathode chamber. The hydathode chamber is filled with water. When the hydathode chamber is filled with water, then automatically God cells are open. If the God cells are open, the excess water released as a water drop at the terminal part of leaf or margin of leaf. This process is called guttation. And the second type of tissues, secretory tissues. The secretory tissues are present inside the plant part. They mainly called latissiferous tissue. These consist of thick-walled, greatly elongated and much branched duct containing a milky or yellowish colored juice known as latex. The latex produced by latex cells or latex vessels. Latex cells are small in size. They are filled with white or yellowish milk juice-like structure. And latex vessels are long branched tube-like cells. They are present in the rubber plant. Latex cells are present in the madar plant. These two plants are containing latissiferous tissues. These are produced white milk or yellowish liquid. And best example also Calotropis. Calotropis gigantea is the common name of Gilledu. When we cut the Gilledu plant leaf or plant parts, automatically white latex is released from the plant parts. The white latex is released from the plant parts, that is done by latissiferous tissues. These are the special types of tissues in plant parts.